guys, Simply Naturabelle here. Welcome back to my channel, and today, as you can see by the title, I am going to give a recap of my last year 2019 and the goals that I set last year. So if you would like to see how my year went and if I achieved any of my goals, just keep watching. So 2019 for me was a very interesting year, one that I did not expect actually. A lot of things happened last year, a lot of good. Thank you, Lord, for that. A lot of blessings, again, a lot of unexpected blessings. And I just want to start off by saying thank you, God, for all that He has done for me for this past year, and my husband and my family. I am very grateful for all the things that He's worked out. It was a tough year in between all of that, but it was a good year nonetheless, right? So in terms of my goals, I think I had about 5 or 6, and I have them written here. So I am going to be looking through each one and just quickly trying to give you a recap of those goals and what I did. So the first one, of course, is spiritual growth. Guys, please excuse my voice. As you know, my voice has been affected by this illness. I'm no longer trying to say my illness, but this illness, because I want to get rid of it this year. With God's grace, I am going to get over this illness, right? So if you hear me clear my throat and so on, please excuse me. That's just something that happens, right? So please excuse that. But the first one is spiritual growth. So I started out journaling last year, prayer journaling, devotional journaling, and I said that I wanted to do over or to redo my prayer counseling course that I did online, the certified prayer counselor course. Unfortunately, I did not get to redo that, and the devotional and the journaling and so on, I think I had said I would do one every day, like a different thing each day with a different book, do one lesson one day for lesson one. That started out okay, but I realized that that system wasn't working for me, because especially when it comes to my lesson study, the lesson is a whole week, and I would probably do lesson for 2 days a week, and if I end up missing a day, something would suffer, and most of the time my lesson study would have suffered. So I decided to change that, and I want to do the lesson study every day as much as I can and fit everything else in between. So the Bible study and the lesson study every day, and like the other devotions and so on in between, right? So that did not really work. And then when I went away, it kind of, my whole routine fell off, and when I came back, it was a struggle for me to even start over my routines and so on. There was a goal that I wanted to be more involved in church, and I have been going to some sessions and so on in church, and I have been trying to be a bit more involved. I would say that I was more involved last year than 2018. So it's not significantly more, but I began the process, right? And this year I am looking forward to do even more, because I was elected to serve in church in different departments. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Yes. So in terms of shifting my mindset, that's goal number 2, where I wanted to read more books and listen to more podcasts. Reading more books no, I did read, but not as much as I would have liked. But I did listen to a lot of podcasts, and I was even tracking that in my bullet journal. So I did do a lot of that, and most of them were very motivational. I really got some encouragement when I needed it, when I was feeling down. One of the podcasts that I really loved listening to, it was recommended by my friend Stephanie. It's the Earn Your Happy podcast by Lori Harder, and I also have another person that follows, Monique Bryan, on Instagram as well, and she also talks a lot about Lori Harder and that podcast as well. So I really have been getting a lot of insight and encouragement and motivation from that, as well as the Morning Glory Prayer podcast by Dana Chanel and Coach Paula. Love those two together. And another podcast is also $1 Million Life Lessons, I think, from Prince Donnel, the pastor of business. Those are my favorite podcasts so far, and I've also been listening to health podcasts as well. Right, so I am happy that I actually met that goal, and I am continuing it throughout this year. So in terms of shifting mindset again, I started counseling, but after I went away, it sort of fell off. And when I came back, I started back, but it sort of fell off again. So I am trying to reorganize that for the new year. Speaking positive, I'm not sure I would say that is much of a big improvement. I have been trying to speak less of the negative, but I haven't really replaced it with positive. Yeah, so that's a problem, because it would just leave room for me to go back speaking negative again. So I want to speak more positive stuff into my life, over my life, speak to myself. I was a little bit more in tune with stuff happening to me and being aware of myself, so that was a good thing, right? Number 3, being intentional in terms of setting routines, being consistent, and so on. Again, most of the goals that I had, actually I started off the year okay, and then after I went away for that good amount of time, it sort of fell off. I'm not in my own home, so certain things I have to make adjustments with, and so on. So when I came back, it was indeed a struggle to adjust. I'm still at this moment trying to adjust myself in terms of my routines and so on, right? And when it's holiday season and all these things, you're entertaining, and then you have different things to go to, and yeah, so I want to work on that this year as well. Personal growth, to be honest, it's still a struggle with living in the moment. That's one of the things I said. I did experience it a few times. I kind of let myself go a little bit and allow myself to have a bit more fun, and you would see some of those times in my vlogs. We went out a bit more and so on our vacation, and it was really, really nice. So in terms of those things that we did and so on, yes, I would say that was a sort of improvement. Self-care with my pampering routine and so on, not so much, but I did started bullet journaling last year, and that to me really helps in terms of relieving stress, and it's something I really like doing, as well as adult coloring and so on. So in terms of that part, yes, I did start bullet journaling and I am so happy with what I've done so far. But I would like to improve on that as well. Oh, and I did drive. I said I wanted to challenge myself to go out more. I didn't necessarily go out more or do stuff, right? Do stuff by myself more. And I did drive a lot more last year, in the early parts of last year, and go around and do different stuff than the year before. So that was an improvement. So another goal of mine was to, well, it's not a major goal, but it came under personal growth, was to realize my limitations and work within that. I have somewhat, but I still do have a lot of room for improvement. There's some things that I just try to make up my mind about, like beforehand, and that helps me to not worry about it so much. Some more than the others, like I said, there's still a lot of room for improvement with that. So right, so one of the things I mentioned with that, concerning that particular point, was that with YouTube and so on, and planning to do 5 videos a month, and then realizing that probably halfway down the month I realized that, listen, I cannot get this video done. And I said I want to have the attitude where I'm like, okay, there's always next month, because I can't do everything all at once. Well, that has been a struggle still, because it's just like when you set a goal, you really want to reach it, but sometimes there's so many obstacles and different things that present themselves, and I really just cannot meet the goal in the specific time. I also have to be realistic as well and know that this is what I can and cannot handle. I will try my best, and if it happens, kudos to me. If it doesn't, try again next time. One of the examples of that is with Vlogmas. I was very disappointed with the way how my whole Vlogmas went, but I was reminded by hubby that I have been doing okay with the circumstances that I had. I had family over, I was entertaining, a lot of activities happened during that time. We were up and down visiting family, visiting friends, and so on. So I am still trying to get the Vlogmas videos out, but I did film, and editing was kind of a struggle, of course, because sometimes not just the timing I needed for that, it's my hands. A few times my hands were swollen in that last month, and then I wasn't well, so I just have to make up my mind that I may not be able to do things as fast as others do it, but I'm gonna get it done, right? And work with that. So the next thing I wanted to do with it was finish what I started, and that would have been with the action word completion, right? So in terms of my business goals, I did complete something that I started since in 2017, and that was to launch my t-shirt line, my first t-shirt line. I do have it out now. It's a natural hair and melanin t-shirt line, and if you want to see more of that, I will link that video where I announce that and give you a sneak peek of the t-shirts that I brought out, that I did launch, and I am very proud of that. But the way how things went like right after I launched the t-shirts. I had to leave the country and it was a whole lot of stuff, so I am working on building back up that aspect of my business for this new year, as well as managing my social media and so on with that. And the last one was YouTube growth and consistency. So my channel has been growing. It has been growing, even though I have not been as consistent I was with videos. I took a long break and I also kind of put a pause on uploading natural hair videos, and I explained why in my life update video. I will leave that link so you can check that out as well if you haven't yet seen it. So that's what's been going on with me. I have been trying a lot to edit and upload stuff on my vlog channel. I will also link that at the top so you guys can go and check it out. I did started uploading some vacation vlogs and so on, but I paused on that and did vlogmas. So hopefully by the end of this month I will get back to uploading my vacation vlogs, because there are some really exciting things that we did on our vacation and I wanted to share that with you guys. So be sure to subscribe to that channel, simply Naturabelle's World, right here on YouTube as well. And while I am at it, I want to say thank you so much to all my subscribers, my OG subscribers and my newbie subscribers who joined last year. Thank you so much for your patience and your understanding and for your support. All those who comment, like and watch the videos right through, thank you so much for your support, and I'm looking forward to growing on this platform with you guys, and I am hoping that I can be a bit more consistent. This year I don't have any major travel plans for this year, so I'm hoping that I'm able to really zone in and try to get back, especially with working on my natural hair videos and stuff. Alright, so thank you once again for your support, and I hope you continue to support in the future. So that's it for my recap of 2019. Again, it was not a perfect year, no year is, but I have been really blessed and I am grateful for that. So I am going to share my 2020 goals with you guys, but I am thinking of doing it a bit different than last year. I want to do a vision board this year. I bought the board to do a vision board probably 2 years ago and I never did it. So I want to try to work on that, and I will share my goals with you guys. Let me know how your year went last year. Did you set any goals? Did you accomplish your goals? And let me know what you guys are planning to do for this new year. Alright, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and be sure to turn on your notification bells. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.